You did it once, but let's use it a little more. All right, so today we're going to talk about repurposing. Specifically, we're going to talk about how to repurpose your Periscopes. And I am going to touch on 3 ways that I would like to see you repurposing your Periscopes. Not each and every time, but the best of the best. So here's the thing with Periscope. For those of you who do not know, Periscope is awesome, but your video only stays around on Periscope for 24 hours. That's not a ton of time. What can we do with all that really valuable information we're giving to make it live on forever? Here are 3 things. Number 1, you can use a site like catch.me, Katch.me, and those will automatically save your scopes and it will be available forever. And you can just refer people there. It's a really, really great way to repurpose your content with very, very, very little effort on your part, as in you go in once, you set up your account, and you're done. So that is one way. Number 2, save the content to your camera roll and upload it to sites like Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, so that you can edit out anything that doesn't need to be in there, like maybe that first couple of minutes where you're saying, welcome, welcome, tell me where you're from, all of that stuff. You can make sure that you can edit that out, keep the quality content in there, and then you can also have like links to anything you mentioned, like an opt-in or a program or a challenge or whatever it is that you shared, a resource. You can leave those links in there. The 3rd way you can use it is actually as a content creation tool. You could rip the audio out of that and edit it into a podcast. You could edit it into a regular video show. You can use that content, you can have it transcribed and turn it into blog posts. You can use that content to start creating the content you need for your website each and every week. So that's kind of the easy, the medium, and the more difficult ways to repurpose. But what I really want you to take away from this is that you're creating 15, 20, 30 minutes of content on Periscope really, really simply right on your smartphone, and you're able to turn that into so much more. You can turn it into really simple repurposed content where you can just share the replay using something like Catch, or you can use it to help drive traffic to something using something like Vimeo or YouTube or Facebook, or you can use it to actually build your content library by using that to record your podcasts and your web shows and content that gets transcribed for a blog post. So really think about how you can take that 20 minutes and turn it into lots of different things. Now, I will say the way I repurpose most often is pretty much everything goes to Catch and stays on Catch. I don't tend to unsave it there. I don't tend to hide it from it or set it to private. And then Facebook and YouTube. That's how I build the bulk of my repurposing. I don't tend to take it to blog content because I create standalone content for the podcast or for this web show. And then that is what gets transcribed from my guest posts and things like that. But that's just how I'm doing it. This is absolutely something that you can use to help build that content library. So what I challenge you to do is look at how you can use this content to do lots of new things. Also, sort of bonus tip, remember that Periscope now has web profiles. So if you go to periscope.tv/your username, so for me it would be periscope.tv/the Stacey Harris, you will actually see your profile, and that will link. It creates a link for if you've created a link in your bio, and it's also a link to your Twitter. You can see any recent broadcasts, how many followers you have, things like that. So that's a really, really cool thing the Periscope just added. So I wanted to make sure I give you a little bonus here. If you want to learn more about Periscope, check out the Rockstar Guide to Periscope. It is a 4-module program. I talk all about repurposing. We talk all about getting started, things like that. Really so you can get comfortable and make the most of it, and it will be getting an update very soon now that we have landscape video as well. Very cool changes coming to Periscope. Make sure that you're taking advantage of it in all the ways you can and repurposing it. And of course, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube so that you can join us every Sunday for brand new episodes of Hit the Mic TV. See you next time.